But the other thing that I think people wonder, right, about this whole thing is, why Scoot Henderson? What is this whole thing? And I think, fair question, I think part of it, or a lot of it, is just I saw Scoot Henderson had a minus 61 plus minus and a minus 59 plus minus in the same like month or something. Like it was like in the same season, and I was like, that's incredible. Like that just seems like that's got to be a record. And so I thought, could I equal that in 2K? And I was like, it'd probably be harder with the shorter quarters, right? To actually get what, like a negative 25. But I was like, I got to try. And why is Scoot Henderson white? Well, number one, I kind of just make all my characters look the same. If you look at any of my NBA 2K10 characters, I do not spend a lot of time making them. Mostly it's just height, and then maybe hairstyle is about all I really think about. But yeah, so it really, that's the extent of it. I wasn't thinking too much about that. It was more just the name. And you got to create a narrative. Like I was saying earlier, you got to create a narrative. If you're not creating a narrative playing my player, it gets bland pretty fast. So you got to create a narrative. You got to create the online buzz in your head. Oh, what are fans saying about me after this game? Oh, I got to prove them wrong, even though it's all made up. Got to be like Michael Jordan, right? You got to make up your own motivation. That's kind of what I used to do in my player in the past, and it's what I'm still doing now. So you got to have like a little bit of a narrative to kind of get you through the season. Little mini goals that you create for yourself that are hopefully achievable. And even though this is a negative goal, it doesn't stop at the minus 20 whatever, right? It's the redemption tour where we're getting to the minus 61 number, so that we can then get to a better number of plus 60. Probably won't get there, but we could. I probably would be easier to get plus 25 than minus 25, just because you get subbed out when you're playing poorly. But it's all about the Scoot redemption tour. I think this season, again, the team Scoot plays on is a lot worse than this. The actual Portland Trailblazers are not good at all. So I mean, I have Aldridge, I have Brandon Roy, I have Prime Greg Oden. I should be way better than what Scoot's doing. But that's the reason we're doing that. And just for narrative, and just to try and have something interesting to keep the season going. So we'll see how quickly we can get there, and then how quickly we can rebound and start the redemption tour. So we'll see how that goes.